Welcome back to Central Illinois Sports in the IESA 7th grade 2A quarterfinal rounds here from Macon Meridian High School. This game we've got Colchester West Prairie against Burr Ridge Middle School, the Broncos from Burr Ridge and the Cyclones from West Prairie. We saw West Prairie ourselves on BC Hornet Sports. They were in our sectional at Brown County, and they defeated Central to get here for this contest. Central High School junior high from Camp Point. And so with that, the pregame is brought to you by Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Check them out. Member FDIC, equal opportunity. And at least one IESA member school in each of the 15 Board of Directors geographic divisions will be voted by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. To be eligible, the school must be involved in at least 50% of the IESA sports and activities. The school must have no players, coaches, or fans ejected during the school year. You notice I emphasize that. And the school players and coaches and fans must exemplify all-around good behavior. Schools will vote online in March to determine their division winner. Division sportsmanship banners will be presented to the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in April at the Doubletree Hotel in Bloomington. And I know a parent that got teed up at a ball game that cost his school the opportunity to win that award. And they probably should have without that incident.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard thing to do because, you know, winning an award like that could help you get to future events, hosting, things like that, because the ISA would know that you're a good place and you show good sportsmanship, and if one person can just screw it up.
Okay, let's go to Burr Ridge. They're 12-4. Their head coach is Michael Lacasa, assistant coach Dion Bomer. And let's see, their school colors are navy blue and gold. Their enrollment is 93. Their record in 7A state is 4-2 in their appearances. They've had, let's see, trying to look at what they had here. Now go to the Carthage West Prairie Cyclones. Their enrollment is 96, so enrollment is about the same, but I think Burr Ridge is private school. I could be wrong. Let's see, with that, Jeff Copeland is the head coach, assisted by Reese Foster, and their colors are black and silver, and like I said, they got here by beating Camp Point Central in the Brown County Regional. Burr Ridge actually beat Jesse White Academy to get to the contest tonight. And so both of those schools, Burr Ridge is up north. Colchester, if you go to Macomb, where Western Illinois University is, and you go straight west from Macomb on 136, you'll find Colchester. Small town, several communities in that West Prairie area. And so with that, we're about a minute away here. We didn't get many commercials run, but we had a short pregame this time. Starters are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply, from snacks to hoodies, power tools to lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home. And so for Burr Ridge, it looks like this: Demetrius McKeithen, Jordan Harris, Darian Stackhouse, Jalen Lee, and Andrew Andrewski. Joshua Andrewski. On the West Prairie side, it'll be Holden Copeland, Ivan Beck, Casson Rogers, Gannon Shipman, and Ezra Bethos, as we get ready to go here in this contest. And Tim, do you take a station? Are they going to announce a player? They'll probably announce the players. You want to take a quick station break?
Yeah, we will.
We'll be back after these messages.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the IESA State quarterfinal. This game we have got Burr Ridge, the Broncos, versus the West Prairie Cyclones. And we should have a pretty good game here as Burr Ridge comes in 12-4, and Colchester, West Prairie comes in 23-1, and I'm not so sure, but I'm pretty sure that their one loss might have been to Brown County, the school that I do a lot of broadcasting for. And so with that, jumping center out there will be Andruski, and he'll be jumping against Kason Rogers. And it's controlled by West Prairie back this direction. That's Copeland. Copeland throws on the opposite side. A ball almost goes out of bounds out of the hands of Shipman. They'll get it back out front. That'll be Copeland for three, no good. As I got to reset my counters here, guys. As they get it back across the line and set up for Burr Ridge. Take it to the left side under the basket. That was Andruski. He misses the two. Back the other direction will be Copeland. Copeland puts the ball in. Nope, that's Copeland there. Excuse me, that was late. Get my people right. Drives in, that's Rogers. No good, sorry. Off of West Prairie, so it'll be Burr Ridge basketball. Inbound. That'll be Harris that brings the ball up. He's going to take it all the way to the hoop, kicks it out, throws it out of bounds, and a turnover.
Both teams trying to get those early game jitters out right now.
Ball be inbounded. That'll be Beck. Back Copeland, back to Beck. Beck will bring it down. Bring it to this side, back out top to Copeland. Copeland with the basketball, goes down to Beck. Beck for three. Up and no good. A long rebound on the backside. And I can't see a number. I don't like their numbers. That is Andruski. Andruski gets it back to Harris. Harris puts it out on the top to the point guard, McKeithen. McKeithen with the dribble, throws it in the corner. I can't even tell what that number is in the corner. 22. That's Lee. And up for a three. Rebound. Official timeout. As Andruski got hit in the eye. And he's going to come out for a moment. And let's see who comes in the ball game. It's going to be Noah Fountain into the ball game. Lee will bring it inbound. Finds a man under the basket. And a foul called. And the shot was put up by Harris. Beck with the foul. That'll be the first team foul and his first foul. That'll put Harris to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. And Andruski comes back in the ball game. Fountain comes out. Shot is up. And no good. With that, Copeland with the rebound. Copeland will bring it down. Dribbles back toward the middle. Draws all the way to the hoop. Shoots the basketball in and out. No good. As both teams finding the rim a little stiff, Tim. Either that or somebody put a lid on it from the last game. 1-0 score. Ball inbounded. That's Pithos. He misses a 2-pointer. That's Beck. Beck will get it back out. Copeland goes in, shoots the floater. No good. The rebound fought for, and it'll be jump ball. And it will be Burr Ridge basketball. Burr Ridge. Harris will bring the basketball up. Harris goes to the right-hand side, drives, shoots, no good. Rebound put up and in by Andruski. He gets 2 points, makes it a 3-0 ball game. Ball knocked away, he ends up in Harris's hands, and he throws it away. Ball will be inbounded by Shipman. Shipman gets it into Beck. Beck with the dribble, gets it to Copeland. Copeland drives, throws it to the big man underneath. That'll be Rogers. He can't shoot the ball, and he travels. Harris will bring the ball up. Harris gets it over to Lee. Back out on top to McKeithen, and carried the basketball. As they get ready to inbound, it'll be Shipman inbounds, throws it far side to Copeland. Copeland brings the ball back to middle, underneath to Rogers. Rogers drives, kicks it back out to Shipman. Copeland for 3, no good. Rebound Copeland, puts it back up, no good. Copeland again with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul. Well, that would be correct. 13 Stackhouse. Darian Stackhouse with his first foul. This Burr Ridge team got 6th graders, 5th graders, and 7th graders on it. Ball inbounded, and Rogers can't make it. And a ball stolen away. Back the other direction. That'll be Stackhouse driving coast to coast. Up and around, and it's good. Stackhouse for 2 points. Down to 2:35 left here in the first. Beck. Copeland back to Beck. Beck drives, kicks over to Rogers, up, no good. 0 for 7 from 2-point land already for West Prairie. Burr Ridge going to take their time. Harris sets up the ball, gets it over to McKeithen. McKeithen gives it over to Lee. Back to McKeithen. Over to Harris. Nope, that's not Harris, that's Stackhouse, excuse me. Back over. Gonna get it back to point guard, Harris. Dribbles, gives and goes to the man up to the middle and makes it. And that is going to be Andruski with 2 more points. Makes it a 7-0 lead. Beck drives, shoots, no good. And a ball stolen back. That was Bethos, and the ball blocked as he went up for the shot. Colchester down 7-0 to Burr Ridge. Inbound will be Copeland. Copeland looking, finds somebody on the backside. That is Bethos, off the rim, no good. Rebound, back up Shipman. And he gets fouled. 24, Andruski with the foul. That'll be his first foul. Second team foul. Going to the line will be Gannon Shipman. And he took the lid off the basket. They made the first free throw. We know that the ball will go through the hoop now. Next shot, up, and good. 2 for 2. Makes it a 7-2 ball game, 1:22 left here in the first. Ball will be inbounded to Harris. To Stackhouse. He drives, gives it in to Lee. Lee with the two-pointer is good. His first 2 points of the day. Makes it a 9-2 ball game. Rogers gets it across, ball stolen away. That's going to be Stackhouse for the easy layup. Timeout called. Colchester, 30-second timeout. It is 11-2, Burr Ridge over Colchester with 52 seconds left in the first.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, your source for IESA, all 4 classes. You can find them. You get, if you paid to watch this, which you had to, you now can watch every game, every class for 7A and 8A. And so with that, the ball goes up. Beck for 3, nails the 3. It is for sure undone now. Makes it 11-5 in this contest. That'll be Harris. Back out front to McKeithen. Back over to Stackhouse. In the corner. No good on the 3, and a fight on the rebound, and they kick it back out. McKeithen for 3, nails the 3. That's his first point. Down to 7 seconds. Back, Copeland. Gets a shot off, in and out. Good shot, good opportunity. But Burr Ridge leads 14-5 against the Colchester West Prairie Cyclones. We'll be back after these messages.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Back within Central Illinois Sports and the official IESA State Tournament broadcaster. We're here at the 2A tournament in Macon. just south of Decatur, Illinois, Macon Meridian High School. Beautiful facility here, great people to work with. And it is West Prairie and Burr Ridge. Burr Ridge up from around the, I'm going to say, suburb area north. And Colchester from over just east of Western Illinois University in Macomb. And it'll be West Prairie ball to start out this second quarter. They're down by 9, 14-5. Williams, nope, sorry. Back, Copeland, down into Lacey. Then they found Shipman. Shipman dribbles, kicks it back out to Copeland. Down in the corner, back. Ball knocked away. It'll be Southeastern basketball. Or not Southeastern, excuse me. West Prairie. Where that came from, I have no idea, Tim. Shipman. Copeland. Really stagnant on the offense. From the corner, that's Shipman, no good. For a three, and he traveled. The rebound came down. With that was Lee with the rebound, and he travels as he goes to the ground. Copeland will inbound. Gets it in. That's Rogers, goes to the bucket. No good. Rebound Shipman. No good, but they're going to say jump ball. And it goes to Burr Ridge. All right, as we head back the other direction. Harris will bring the ball up, gives it over to Stackhouse. McKeithen, top of the key. Harris traveled. Took that jump step. You can take it on the end, but you can't take it on the beginning. Gets it into Copeland. Copeland gets it down. That's Rogers, and Rogers for two. Back the other direction is Harris. Right side to Stackhouse. Cross, skip pass to Harris. Back to Stackhouse. Stackhouse drives, shoots, and it falls in. And Tim, seems like everything that Burr Ridge throws up falls in the bucket.
Yeah, as you said during one of the breaks, all their starters have scored.
Copeland with the basketball, gets it across to Beck. Ball's knocked away, ends up in McKeithen's hands. He throws it up, and he's got 5 points on the day. 18-7, 3:56 left here in the second quarter. This is going quickly. Gets it into Beck. Beck shoots floater, no good. Rogers with the rebound. Jump ball. Substitute for West Prairie. Whitman's coming in the ball game, and Ivan Beck's coming out. It'll be Cyclone basketball as West Prairie will get the ball on alternating possession. Copeland. Shipman. Whitman. Shipman. Back in the corner, that's Copeland. Back to Whitman, or Shipman, excuse me. Copeland to Whitman. Back to Copeland. Down to 3:20 left here in the second quarter. Copeland goes, floats it, and around, and no good. And it'll be Burr Ridge basketball. It seems like everything Burr Ridge throws in, Tim, bounces around twice and falls in the bucket. Everything that West Prairie puts up bounces around twice and bounces out.
Maybe it's the baskets. Maybe that'll
change
swap during the second half.
Inbound. They got a timeout called by Burr Ridge. With that, 3:13 left in the second. 18-7 Burr Ridge over West Prairie. We'll be back.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the IESA 7A Class 2A quarterfinals. Burr Ridge against West Prairie. Burr Ridge with a significant 11-point lead here, 18-7. The inbound. Lee throws it inbounds, knocked away by Beck. Getting Lee over to take the ball in. Full court pressure by West Prairie. He'll get it in to Harris. He drives all the way to the bucket and a travel and no call. That wasn't a Euro step, that was 2 steps. And he scores. Makes the biggest lead of the day for them inside. And that's Rogers for 2 points on the other end. 4 points for him on the day. Harris with the basketball. Gives over McKeithen. Back over on top to Lee. McKeithen, or I should say Harris, drives, no good. Rebound is fought for, and that was Stackhouse ended up with it. Ball bounces around. They still end up with the ball. Stackhouse with the dribble. Stackhouse for a long 3, no good. A rebound on the backside was Lacey. Copeland brings it up, gives it over to Shipman, and he gets fouled. 13 with the foul, that'd be Stackhouse. That's his second foul. Inbound will be Copeland. Gets it over. Shipman back to Copeland for 3. Up, no good. Rebound, Stackhouse. Stackhouse will walk the ball up. Right side, that'll be Lee. Lee throws it back door, backside. That'll be Andruski. Ball knocked away by Beck. He's picked it up, going coast to coast. Up, no good. Rebound, Stackhouse. He gets it back down to Lee, off the glass and good. Lee with 4 points now. Everybody scores for this Burr Ridge team. Get it across the line to Copeland. He gets it back to Shipman. Shipman gets it down low to Lacey. Lacey in the corner to Beck. Beck cross court to Copeland for 3. Nails the 3. Copeland with his first 3 points of the ball game. Harris to Stackhouse. McKeithen on the break. He brings it back out as he got stopped. He's driving. They carried the basketball. He's saying, "What? I do that in travel ball." And they don't call it. Copeland throws it down. That'll be Shipman. Shipman drives, stops, wants to kick it out. Can't do it. It's taken. I think that's Lee. Ball knocked away and kicked by Beck. Nope, by Stackhouse. Thought for a minute we're going to play soccer. 22-12, 37 seconds here before halftime. Our halftime will be brought to you by Little Jess Chrysler Deep Jeep Dodge Ram. Two-pointer missed there. Coming back the other way. That's Copeland. Copeland under Lacey. No good. And foul going to be called, I believe, on Harris. That'll be his first foul. Inbound, Copeland gets it in. They get it out front to Beck. Back over to Shipman. Shipman goes. Floater. 2. Harris with the basketball. McKeithen. Back to Harris. 5 seconds. They're going to drive to the bucket. Travel, no call. And that's the end of the first half of play. It is Burr Ridge 22 and West Prairie 14. And let's see what the stats look like so far in this ball game. McKeithen for Burr Ridge, 5. 3 points for Harris. 6 points for Stackhouse. 4 points for Lee. And 4 points for Andruski. And they were 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 8 for 12 from 2-point land, 1 for 3 from 3-point land. And on the other side on West Prairie, 3 points for Copeland. That just had a 3-pointer in the second quarter. 3 points by Beck in the first quarter. 4 points for Kason Rogers and 2 points for Shipman. And they're 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 for 15 from 2-point land, and 2 for 6 from 3-point land. So, Tim, they're not shooting from 2-point land. We've seen it. They've had good shots, good solid shots. They could be in this ball game if more of those shots would fall, but they're not falling.
Yeah, and we saw that for Burr Ridge, almost every one of those shots was falling, and West Prairie really wasn't making any of those close shots they should make that they probably made to get here.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, and we've seen it in the last few nights. Lisa can attest to this, as we've seen some balls go 360 around the rim almost 2 times, and some of them fall in. Sometimes it looks like they're tipping in, but they catch something on the rim and it rolls out of there. And so saw that last night in the Pittsfield Brown County High School ball game with that. And it's just the spin on the ball, the rotation on the ball, and how it comes off the rim. And every rim tension is different, even though it's all supposed to be the same. You know, you tighten them up, but they seem to be a little different in the flexibility sometimes. And so with that, we're going to go to the Little Jess Jeep Chrysler Dodge halftime break here, 31 Main Street in Quincy. Stop by and see them for your next vehicle. Take a nice drive over, go to Hannibal to Mark Twain Caves, take your kids there, and go up to Quincy and get yourself a brand new Jeep. With that, we'll take a station break. It is 22-14, Burr Ridge over West Prairie.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stottsy Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stottsy Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stottsy Automotive and Tire.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI Grain Bin dealer.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports and the quarterfinal games here at the Macon Meridian High School. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt on the camera for you today in this contest as Burr Ridge is leading 22-14 here in 7-2A action. And it will be Burr Ridge basketball to start the second half. And Tim, West Prairie to get back in this ball game, the lid's got to come off the basket, and we'll see what the change is, whether it's the rim or whether it's the shooting, as we switch ends for the second half. Harris back over to Lee, or excuse me, that's Lee, back to Harris. Stackhouse drives, goes up, and misses, and going to be a foul called. Going to be on Beck. Ivan Beck, his second foul. Stackhouse goes to the line. First one is up and no good. Next shot up. No good. Rebound. West Prairie back the other way. That'll be Shipman. Shipman tries to get it to Copeland and hits the foot of Stackhouse. And throws it back, and Copeland gets the basketball. They're going to push it up the floor. They get it up and to Rogers. No good. Rebound Copeland. Kicks it back out. There's Beck for three off the glass. No good. Rebound Rogers. Nope. He loses the basketball. Ends up, and it's going to be a tied up ball. That'll be West Prairie basketball. Copeland with the basketball. Gets it in to Rogers. Off the glass and good. As Kason Rogers gets his 6th point of the ball game. Stackhouse walks the ball up. Back over to Harris. McKeithen to Lee. Back over to Stackhouse. To Lee. Drives, shoots, no good. Rebound. Back to Shipman, and Copeland will bring it across the line. An opportunity to make it 22-16. Shorten that lead a little bit further. Copeland goes to the right. Shot, no good. Rebound Beck on the backside. Thought he had a man, and it ended up in Harris's hands. Harris is going to try to go coast to coast, and makes it. Gives him 5 points on the day. Inbound with Shipman. A little bit back and then over to Copeland. Copeland down to Bethos. Bethos in to Shipman for 2. 4 points for Shipman on the ball game. Harris will walk the ball up. Whitman's checking in to come in the ball game. Whitman drives, or Harris drives. They kick it around to Lee. Top, McKeithen. Back over on the other side, I believe that's Stackhouse. And he traveled. Whitman's going to come in. He comes in, give Beck a break. Whitman can make threes. Get it into Whitman. He brings it across the line, gets it over to Shipman. Shipman drives. Rogers saves it, throws it off of Lee underneath the basket. It'll be West Prairie basketball. At a 24-18 ball game, 6-point deficit, and a ball stolen on the inbound by Stackhouse. Harris throws it underneath, wide open under the basket as Andruski. Andruski with 2 points. That gives him 6 on the evening, or in the morning, whatever it is. Shipman, Copeland. Copeland wide open for the three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rogers with the putback, and Rogers back up. That makes it a 6-point ball game again, as we're trading buckets, but they inch a little bit closer. Harris, Lee, over to Shipman. Wrong team. McKeithen, back out to Harris. Harris drives, kicks out to McKeithen. Stackhouse to Lee. Back out to Harris. McKeithen. Harris drives, kicks it out. That's going to be Lee for three. No good. Backside rebound by Whitman. Whitman will bring the ball up, kicks it over to Copeland. West Prairie with an opportunity to get down to a 4-point lead. Bethos gets it over to Shipman for three, as they cut that lead in half, down 26-23 now. Burr Ridge with the basketball. Harris loses the basketball, ends up in Andruski's hands. They give it to McKeithen. No good with the three-pointer. Ball, Harris loses it out of bounds. And it'll be West Prairie basketball. Beck comes back in. He's going to come in for Bethos. Shipman will inbound the ball. Gets it into Copeland. Into the ball game Fountain for Burr Ridge. Shipman, Copeland. They try to get it into Rogers. Can't do it. Fountain with the basketball. Timeout called. Burr Ridge. With that, 1:12 left here in the third. 26-23. Burr Ridge over West Prairie. We'll be back.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, your source for IESA State basketball. Inbound will be Lee. Lee gets it in the Stackhouse. Stackhouse with the dribble. Fountain. Fountain gets it back over to Lee. Loses the basketball. Gets it back. Rogers gets it up to Shipman. They're going to try to fast break. Kick it out to Copeland. Copeland cross court to Beck. Beck drives. Puts up the basket. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Whitman. Whitman over to Copeland. Copeland down in the corner. Shipman open for the three, and he makes it. Shipman for the three. Ties this ball game up 26-26. That has not been since we've been 0-0.
It's an 8-0 run right now, if you're wondering.
Yeah. Couple of threes and a 2. Back the other direction. That's Harris for the 2. No good. He gets the rebound, but he's going over the top of people. Harris for the 3. No good. Rebound Rogers. Chance for West Prairie to take the lead for the first time here. Copeland brings the ball up to Beck. They almost lose it out of bounds. That's going to be Shipman for 3. No good. Copeland with the rebound. No foul called on the shot, and that's the end of the 3 quarters of play. As it's a 26-26 tie between Burr Ridge and West Prairie in the quarterfinal second game of the day. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois. Or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with that, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as we get ready to go for fourth quarter action. 26-26 tie here in this ball game. As we head to the fourth quarter, Burr Ridge with the basketball to start with. Harris will start out with the basketball. Copeland on him. He drives in. Copeland knocks the ball away. Harris still gets a shot off. And no good. This is going to be Stackhouse. Drives in. No good. Rebound underneath Andruski. And he's going to hit the third foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to be Shipman with the foul, and I believe that's his first. Yes, it is. Andruski will go to the line. First one going up is good. Next one is good. That'll make it a 28-24 game. Going back this direction, Beck with the basketball. In the corner to Whitman. Back to Beck. Beck goes to the right side, gets it to Copeland. Copeland with the basketball. Kicks over to Whitman. A little better pass, and he'd shot that 3. Throws up a 2, gets fouled, and that's going to be on Andruski. It'll be his second foul this contest. First one is up and no good. Whitman, his first opportunities to score. Next shot, no good. Rebound, Shipman. Gets it back out to Copley. Foul is going to be on 10. That'll be on Jordan Harris. That should be his second foul. That puts Copeland to the line to shoot 2. Copeland's shot up, no good. Looks like Lacey's coming in for Whitman. Next shot by Copeland.
Telling everybody put their strings in their shorts.
Up and good. That'll make it a 28-27 lead for Burr Ridge. Down to the getting to the 5-minute mark here. Harris with the basketball. Gives over to Stackhouse. Top to Lee. Harris drives, shoots, and good. Beck with the basketball, gets it across the line. Left side, Shipman. Back to Beck. Beck for three, no good. Rebound, Harris. Harris to Stackhouse. No good. Back the other way, Beck. To Shipman, three-pointer. No good, and going to be a foul, so he'll get 3 foul shots. As the foul is on Harris. That'll be his 3rd foul. So that'll put Shipman to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and no good. Next one is up and good. And he'll get that 3rd one as he's shooting a 3. He can get him within 1. In and out, no good. Rebound, Stackhouse. Stackhouse gives it to Harris. Harris dribbles toward the middle, shoots, floater, no good. Rebound, fought for, last touched. Oh, by Copeland, is what the official said. Somebody got to take the ball out for Burr Ridge. Lee will do that. Underneath the basket, that's Andruski for 2 points. That puts him up to 10 on the day. Beck with the basketball. West Prairie down by 4. Beck drives, pulls it back out. Copeland drives, kicks out to Shipman. He just about loses the basketball, gives it back to Copeland. Kicks out to the corner. Beck for 3, going to be short. Copeland got nailed when he fell. Ball going back the other direction. That was gets in the corner to Lee to shoot 3. No good. Rebound, Beck. Opportunity for West Prairie to get within 2. Had that opportunity a couple of times now. Shipman for 3. Nails it. Gets him within 1. Shipman now with 14 points. And Harris brings the ball up. Down to 2:49 left here in the 4th quarter. West Prairie down by 1 point to Burr Ridge. Lee back to Harris. Harris gets a pick from Stackhouse. Ball knocked away by Copeland. And let's see, substitution. Copeland coming out for just a little bit. And timeout called, full timeout. With that, 2:33 left here in the 4th, 32-31, Burr Ridge over West Prairie. We'll be back.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, the IESA quarterfinal game, number 2 of the day, the 11:30 game, Burr Ridge against West Prairie. Colchester, West Prairie, one team from up north of I-80 and the other one from way south of I-80. As a lot of people in Southern Illinois say, that's the dividing line between north and south. Ball inbounded, no, 5-second call, as they didn't get it in time, and a chance for West Prairie to take the lead here. Lacey's going to come out. Copeland's going to come back in after he's had a break. They get it in to Beck. Beck will bring it across. He throws it down to Rogers. Ball's knocked away, fought for. And Rogers going to get a foul on that. That should be his first foul. Yes, it is. Harris will walk the ball up. They've got a 1-point lead, Burr Ridge, with 2:20 left here in the fourth. Harris to Stackhouse. Lee. And a ball stolen by Copeland, gets it out to Rogers. Rogers with the basketball goes up and in. I don't know how he did that, Tim. But Rogers with 2 points. That puts them up 33-32. West Prairie over Burr Ridge. And Lee with the ball going to go. Almost a 5 count there. Stackhouse. Gets a pick from Andruski. Give and go up off the glass, and Andruski throws it up and makes it. Another 2 points for him. He's been a quiet point leader for them in this ball game. Timeout called by West Prairie with 1:29 left. They're down by 1 point, 34-33. We'll be back after these messages.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
On Central Illinois Sports, Tim's got a replay for us on that last basket by Andruski. That was unreal, Tim. I didn't think that had a prayer of going in.
Yeah, he was like horizontal whenever he threw that ball up and it somehow went in.
As we get ready for the last 1:29, we thought this was going to be a dog of a game because Burr Ridge led by as much as 11 points back in the first quarter. But Colchester West Prairie has fought back. And so there's Copeland with the basketball. Pick set, kicks it to the corner to Shipman. He drives, goes up, and draws a foul. That's going to be on Andruski. That'll be his third foul. 3 free throws is going to be the important thing in this ball game. If West Prairie does not win, they'll look back at this game and know that they gave it away at the free throw line. First one made. And makes the second one. That puts them up by 1. 35-34 with a minute and 10 seconds left here in the fourth. Harris with the basketball. Timeout called by Burr Ridge. With that, we'll take a station break. West Prairie 35, Burr Ridge 34, 107 left.
Yeah, I'm at Farm and Home for Essentials.
Did you find everything you need?
No, apparently not. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Tim Hull back with you. Second game of the IESA quarterfinals here. Minute and 7 seconds left here in this ball game. West Prairie ahead 35-34 in this contest. And Tim, we've got a barn burner to finish this off with. We had a good first game. It wasn't a terrible first game, and this is going to be even a better finish here in this contest. As it'll be Burr Ridge basketball. They called the time. Back on. 1:04 left. Harris drives, floats it off the rim, no good. Fought for. He gets the rebound, throws it back up again, and makes it. And they're going to count that basket. That'll be Bethos with the foul. And Harris with the basket. Free throws up, no good. A rebound back, but Stackhouse gets it back. And Colchester, West Prairie, still not in. One more foul and they'll be shooting. They had to get that foul early, Tim. You can't allow time to get off the clock and not be putting them to the line. 45 seconds, Burr Ridge up by 1. Copeland steals the basketball, pulls it back in, gets it to Rogers. Rogers drives to the bucket, he gets fouled, and that's going to be on Harris. That'll be number 4.
And if I'm Harris there, I'm just staying straight up because your team's up by 1. You don't want to give them free shots with the time staying as it was.
No, down to 40 seconds, and Rogers could tie this game up and then put them ahead. First shot is up off the backboard and no good. West Prairie 6 for 12 for free throws, Tim. Next shot, up, and no good. And rebound, McKeithen, and they finally foul him. Bethos with his second foul. Lacey getting ready to check in the ball game for someone. McKeithen can put them up by 3. First shot up, no good.
What is Burr Ridge from the free throw line today?
Burr Ridge is 2 for 6.
Neither team shooting very well from there.
Nope. Next shot, no good. Rebound, Rogers. Copeland with the basketball. Down by 1. Timeout called. West Prairie. 27.7 seconds left. Burr Ridge up by 1. We'll be back.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt back with you on the broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. The second game of the quarterfinals here at Macon Meridian High School, just south of Decatur. And it is Burr Ridge 36 and West Prairie 35. 27.7 seconds left. West Prairie with the basketball. They get it to Copeland. Copeland back out to Shipman. Shipman drives in, shoots, no good. Rebound on the backside, Lee. And a foul. $13 on the fouls. That's going to be on Rogers. That'll be his second foul. And that'll be Harris to the line for 2. Up and no good. Still going to be a one-possession ball game, even if he makes this free throw. And the shot up and good. That'll make it a 2-point ball game. Copeland back to Shipman. Shipman brings it across. Kicks it to Beck. Timeout called. 11.7 seconds left. Tim, let's just keep it right here. What do you think that the West Prairie coach is telling his team right now? What are you looking for here?
Well, I'm not going to lie. They're probably going to look at
Copeland?
Yep, look at Copeland. But I think that if they run that stack that they had just there, that Rogers could break to the basket and maybe be open going towards the
And he's
rim.
shown he can make the shot even if he gets fouled because he goes up hard enough. But, yeah, take a chance on him making it. But they haven't been good from the free throw line. They're 6 for 13 from the free throw line. No team has. They're 3 for 9 on the other side. And so as we get ready to finish up this game here, it's been a tight ball game since the second half. And like I said, West Prairie, when I saw them against Central, they were down at halftime and came back and played a great second half. And they've done that here today.
What I think is interesting is they haven't played Whitman in a while. And as you said, he can hit some shots, but they haven't played him in a while because, he gives up a little bit of size there. But
size and quickness, that's his weakness. If you can get him open, we saw at the sectional game that he could make that 3. And so inbound's going to be by Beck as they set up the play. Copeland gets the ball in. You got to take the ball to the bucket. You got to lose the ball going strong in the bucket. They find Shipman. Back to Copeland, down to 4 seconds, guys. Got to take the shot, and foul on the floor. Timeout. Oh, sorry. West Prairie timeout. They got 1.5 seconds, Tim. It's going to be a miracle.
I'm looking for Shipman here. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
He's the guy with the hot hand today, and he's hit, I think, like 4 or 5 threes. That's the guy I'm looking for in this
Well,
situation.
it's going to be a buzzer beater. If they pull it off, they will win the ball game. They don't, they will lose the ball game. It's that simple.
Or go to overtime. They could look for a layup.
Yeah, could be. Only have 1.5 seconds, though. It's going to have to be, the layup's going to have to be because they got the ball inside and he goes right up with the ball. They're going to put somebody on the basketball to cause it to be a little harder inbound. They don't have enough time to get a ball to anybody over on this side of the court. And so inbound will be Shipman. As they spin, turn, and go, Copeland gets the ball, shoots, no good. Season for West Prairie is over. As, again, we'll go back to free throws, folks. I did a little commentary on this game. All West Prairie had to do was make 2 free throws, Tim. That's all they had to do in this ball game. They ended up 6 for 13 from the free throw line. As we look at scoring, it's going to be Copeland with 4 points. 1 point for Whitman. 3 points for Beck. 12 points for Rogers. And 16 points for Shipman. They went 6 for 13 from the free throw line, 7 for 23 from 2-point land, 5 for 15 from 3 points. From on the other side, we got 5 points from McKeithen. 7 points by Harris, 6 points by Stackhouse, 4 points by Lee, and 12 points by Andruski. And they were 3 for 9 from the free throw line, 13 for 24 from 2-point, and 2 for 8 from 3-point. As that is the stats, and postgame is brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Has locations throughout the region. Meet the healthcare needs of your family. From walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine, Blessing Health System is here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. And Tim, again, free throws. Lisa and I throw her on here for a second. Lisa, you still got your headset on? No, she does not. But we talk about this every single game, that one of the keys to winning basketball games is making free throws. The next one is also why West Prairie didn't win this ball game. They didn't make the bunnies, the 2 to 4 foot shots. And so when you don't do that, you don't win ball games.
Yeah, and you got to win those, quote unquote free shots, because those shots that are inside the lane, like pretty close, I mean, most people would say, oh, those are the easiest shots, but sometimes you get a little bit too worked up and you just miss that shot, and that's just how West Prairie lost this game.
7 for 23. On the other side, it was 13 for 24. They weren't doing outstanding. They had a bad second half, and again, this rim down here a little bit different than this one in that ball game, as we could see. So with that, that's our final stats and so forth. And if we're looking at a player of the ball game is by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial agent. Player of game, I think the quiet guy on the court with 12 points is going to be Joshua Andruski for Burr Ridge. He had 12 points, and he scored in every quarter. Just quietly got some rebounds, put some shots back up, made some shots, and do so. The other side, want to give an attaboy out there. If you didn't notice, he's playing with a splint on his hand or a brace on his hand. Gannon Shipman for West Prairie with 16 points in the ball game. And so with that, West Prairie season ends. Burr Ridge will be back here tonight against Oglesby. And so with that, we say good night, goodbye, and Tim will start the next one up for us. Next game coming up will be Green Valley Midwest Central against Effingham St. Anthony. We'll be back.